Nearly 50 people from Tuscumbia are traveling all the way to Washington, D.C. this Friday to shine a light on the Russia-Ukraine war. WAFF 48's Aria Pons spoke to organizers about how they plan on showing lawmakers that something has to change.
Leaders from a nonprofit and a church in Tuscumbia say they are tired of seeing so many people hurt in Ukraine, especially children. They're calling for peace and they want lawmakers to give more attention to the war.
I remember that day I heard an explosion and then I received a phone call because people here already knew that what's happening, and one of these people says okay, you gotta go. So I packed my bags.
Kate Hlotke says she remembers exactly where she was when Russia invaded Ukraine over 2 years ago. She says she knew she had to get out as soon as possible, and since she knew people from Tuscumbia, she went there.
It wasn't the easiest decision.
Hlotke will be just one of over 50 people traveling to Washington, D.C. this week to hold a memorial for children in Ukraine who have been killed during the war. Jeff Abrams with the Tuscumbia Church of Christ is organizing the memorial. Abrams has traveled to Ukraine regularly for the last 30 years on mission trips and says the current state of Ukraine is heartbreaking.
I stood at a bench in the city of Kharkov where a 14-year-old girl, her name was Sophia, she was just sitting there on a beautiful day. A bomb exploded behind her and it took her life.
Abrams has gathered 600 teddy bears with a ribbon of blue and yellow around them from donations. He says he plans on sitting them right on the hill at the Washington Monument for their memorial.
Just the visual of how many kids are not going to go to school, or not going to play with their siblings, not going to say their first words even. What
did happen to them, these children that had been killed, wounded, orphaned, stolen, they didn't deserve that. They deserve to be protected.
The memorial will be held on Friday at noon at the Washington Monument in D.C. Reporting in Tuscumbia, Aria Pons, 48 on your side.